If, like me, you find that the Lightwave user interface is too small, and you're on Mac, because on Windows right now they have fixed it. There is an option in the settings to increase the UI scaling, but there's none of that on the Mac version yet. So it's not that difficult to do, and please ignore my color theme. I could understand that if you don't like it, but this is the one that I find beautiful. So the text is really too small for me, and clicking on the button, they are too small for me. So I'm going to show you how to do it. I had the help of a few people from the Discord Lightwave community. So I found a way to integrate it well so that it start at the end. It's going to start normally with an icon in the docs to start Lightwave. So it's not a difficult process, but it's still annoying. So the thing is that we need to create a command in Automator, and to do that we need to do a few things. So the first thing is that you're going to need to open your favorite text editor, okay? And you need to copy these two lines of these two commands from my video down in the comment or the video description. I'm going to put these commands. So this is how to start Lightwave, the applications, the modeler and layout, with a few arguments. On Windows, you can add these arguments on with a right click on the icon of the executable, and you can add the parameters, but on Mac you cannot do that. So the first thing is that we need to test the size and the font to see if it's to our liking. So we're gonna copy this, okay? Well, no. First thing I forgot, because see that there's a font here. Don't use my font, because maybe you don't have it on your Mac. So the first thing is that you need to find a font that exists on your Mac. To do that, you go to your application and you open Font Book, okay? And you try to find a font that you like. For this example, I found this one. I like this one. So you need to replace this with the font that the exact letter and spacing. So, and you need to do that for both of them, or you can have a different font if you want for modeler and layout. And you need to adjust the size here. So I'm going to start with 32 just for fun, to demonstrate how it works, if it works at all. And then you need to open the Mac terminal. I have a different terminal than you, probably, but it's still just a terminal. There's a terminal in all Macs. And you need to paste that and press enter. And see, everything is bigger. So it's working. So you need to adjust and find the right size for you. For me, it's 16. And I'm going to test it again. I'm going to copy it here. Enter. So this is perfect for me. So you need to duplicate either this command and replace modeler with layout. So we need both of them. Because there's one thing is that if we change it for one and we open it, and for example, we start modeler and we press inside modeler the button to open layout, layout will be small. So we need to start both of them so that they are at the same size. After that, when we click to open the other, it will be fine because it's already open at the right size, okay? So we don't need the terminal, we don't need it any longer. Then the other thing is that we need to create an application to start these commands. So we need Automator, and we're going to create an application. And from the list here, we need to find run shell script. Okay, we're going to copy this. Something before I forget. Adjust the path of your application. So you go to your application. LightWaveDigital. So make sure that you have the proper path here. So adjust accordingly. So I'm going to copy that. Copy, paste. Okay. And I'm going to save it. File, save. And I'm going to make sure that it's application and that it's going to be stored in application. And I'm going to name it Lightwave. Or maybe Lightwave 3D, I don't know. Whatever. So now we have created our application. We're just going to make sure that it's working. Lightwave 3D. And it should start both modeler and layout, so it's working. One last thing, just to make it more good looking, we need to change the icon here. So I'm going to do a right click, get info. This is really a weird way to do it on Mac, seriously. Sometimes Apple, they do stuff that is so more complicated than it needs to be. So we need to find the icon in LightWaveDigital. So let's say I'm going to use this one, the one from Layout. I'm going to right click on it, show package content, resources. And is it resources? Lightwave icon. So I'm going to right click, copy it. Okay. I need, this is really weird. I need to click to highlight the icon here, file, edit, paste. And see now it's the Lightwave icon. And the last thing that I need to do is to put it on my whoops. Put it on my bar. And we're done. And now it's working, and the size is perfect to my old eyes. So that's it. It's not, it's just and don't forget, if you update Lightwave, it will create another folder. So you will have to start everything over again for the new version. And please, Lightwave, do something to improve the situation. This is ridiculous. Like Lightwave, it's been a pain in the ass to adjust the UI scaling for like at least 15 years. So please fix it on Mac, because you did it on Windows and I'm a little bit jealous.